Hi, fourth grade, and welcome back to Math with Mr. G. Today we're going to be working on our place value chart in addition to comparing numbers in larger expanses. So we're going to be looking at how we can compare numbers in a multitude of ways, also tying in our different expressions, the way that we write out our numbers, whether it be standard form, unit form, expanded form, etc. But let's look at our objective before we start with our first question of the day. It says, read and write multi-digit whole numbers using base 10 numerals, number names, and expanded form. Compare two multi-digit numbers based on meanings of the digits in each place, using greater than, equal, and less than symbols to record the results of comparisons. So let's look at our first one here. It says, label the units in the place value chart. I've already done that ahead of time. Draw place value discs to represent each number in the place value chart. Use less than, greater than, or equal to compare the two numbers. Write the correct symbol in the circle. Okay, so I'm going to get my discs ready. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. Move over. Great. All right, so this top line we'll use for our numbers here, 60,000 and 15. So we have 60,000, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing in the thousands, nothing in the hundreds. I have 110 and 5 ones. 4 and 5. Cool. I'll put this one underneath. I have, again, 5 ones. 110. I have nothing in the hundreds, nothing in the thousands, nothing in the 10,000s, but I have 3 in the 100,000s. Great. So now I have my place value discs in. I can actually compare the size of these. This one's very simple to see that I have more in this bottom number than I do this top number. Without even comparing these other ones, I'm going to start with my left to right and see that I have just more digits in a place value, a larger place value column than the one on top. So it's irrelevant every other bit after that when looking at this. So I'm going to draw my alligator here. That's what I always call the way it looks, that this is larger. Remember, this alligator, this mouth, is always trying to eat the larger number. And in this case, 600,015 is larger than 60,015. Let's look at this next one here. Same thing, I'm going to draw my place value discs in just to demonstrate. So let's put the top number in first. So 409,004. So I have 4 ones. No tens or hundreds. I have 9 thousands. Let's see if we can fit that. 3, 4, 5. Great. No 10,000s and 400,000s. Okay. Next, I'll put this one in. So I have 2 ones. No tens, no hundreds, no thousands. I have 4 10,000s. Like so, and then 400,000s as well. Okay, this one's a little easier, well, not a little easier, this one's a little more complex to compare and it's a little more involved. So what I want to do is, my red here, I'm going to start the largest place value column, which is my 100,000s. I have 4 here and 4 here. So far, this is equivalent. So now let's look at our 10,000s. I have no 10,000s here, and I have 4 10,000s here. Okay, so I know that 4 is greater than 0. So this bottom number is already larger, and anything after this is irrelevant. I can see, for instance, that this one has 9,000s here and none here. But it doesn't matter because I have more 10,000s in this one than this one. So my alligator mouth, like so. This number is larger than this number. 440,002 is larger than 409,004. So let's scroll down a bit and look how we can do this without place value disks. So compare the two numbers by using the symbols less than, greater than, equal to, write the correct symbol in the circle, of course. So I have 342,001, 94,981. So you'll notice that I have, in this one greater place value than this one. This ends at 10,000. I'm sorry, starts at 10,000s. This starts at 100,000s. Regardless of the numbers, this is much larger because there's just more numbers. Let's look at this one. We're going to start blending our word form here and our expanded form. I'm not going to try and compare these as they are. I'm going to rewrite these as standard form underneath it to make my life so much easier. So I have 500,000, 80,000, 9,000, then 100, and then nothing in the tens, ones. This one, same thing, 500. Let's rewrite that. 500, 8,000, 900, 1. So now I can compare these. Let's look. I have a 5 in the 100,000s for both. I have an 8 in the 10,000s place and nothing in the 10,000s place here. So this number is larger. 8 10,000s is much larger than 0 10,000s. If we move down a little bit, we're going to continue that same work. And again, I'm going to rewrite these in standard form before I do anything else. So I have unit form here, and I'm going to rewrite that. So I have 900,000s, 8,000s. Oh, let me rewrite that. Need a 0 here. There's no 10,000s, 8,000s, 900s, and 3 10s, which means 30. And this is already standard form. So 908,000, 930 compared to 908,000, 930. So as I go down each one of these place values, I see that these are actually equivalent. They have the same units in each place value column. Same strategy here. I'm going to rewrite each of these in standard form. So I have a tricky one here because this is actually mixed up. I start with hundreds, but then I go right to 10,000s. So I have to place these in a very specific way and not get mixed up by the place order. It doesn't necessarily have to be in order, although it's much easier to read, and when you're writing it, you should always put it in order, but in this case, they mixed it up to kind of give us some challenge. So I have 5 10,000s, so 50,000, 900s, 9 ones. I have 6 10,000s, 500s, 9 ones. Okay, so now I can compare these, starting with the 10,000s place they both have. I have a 5 here and a 6 here. Okay, so this is larger. I don't have to worry about any of the numbers after that 10,000s place. Now let's look, as always, at an example from our assessment. So I have 91,368 compared to 91,368. So I'm going to go place value by place value and see if there's any differences. So first, in my 9 10,000s, the same. My thousands, I have a 1 in each that are the same. In my hundreds, I have a 3 in both that is the same. Same thing here. I have a 6 in the tens place for both and an 8 in the ones place for both. So these are actually equivalent. So this is all for today. I look forward to seeing your work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.